To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you along the way. Helping you to make it through another day. Yeah. Everything you need to know that you never knew, that you need to know. Like our perspective.
Well, this is not science fiction. It's not science fiction at all. Israeli researchers have grown an embryo outside of the womb. An embryo floats in a bath of warm liquid, transparent, folded into itself like all embryos. There's a large head with a round eye in it, and the red heart, as well as the spinal cord that extends vertebra by vertebra to the curled up tail. Anyone might think that it's a regular embryo, human or a mouse. At this stage of development, both species sport a tail. But no, this embryo is not developing within the mother's womb, but between the glass sides of a revolving vial at the temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, 98.6 Fahrenheit, set by a faithful thermostat. It's the first time in the world that scientists have succeeded in growing the embryo of a mammal, a mouse in this case, for a period of this duration. The venue is the laboratory of Professor Jacob Hanna from the Molecular Genetics Department of the Weizmann Institute of Science in Rehovot. Hanna's mice are celebrating their 11.5 days out of 19, which is full term for a mouse mom. That means they have gone through the critical period in life of an embryo, the third of its development, during which are formed all the tissues and organs that mature mouses will possess, or the mature mouse will possess. They were taken from the womb when they were only solitary acerations of cells, assertions, just little bitty deals, a few days old, and from that point, they did everything on their own. In the depths of the incubator, the cells divided and organized in the shape of a sphere with 3 layers, which began wandering and coming up against one another, inwardly and outwardly, fast then slow, in a straight line or rotating with perfect timing and a splendid act of design. All the tiny organs were formed: brain, lungs, digestive system, kidneys, legs, and reproductive organs. A perfect mouse, fruit of the womb without the womb. Until now, scientists had succeeded in growing an embryo outside the womb for only a few days following fertilization until the implantation stage, at which the embryo adheres to the walls of the uterus. This, in fact, is the basis for standard fertility treatments. Today, sperm self-fertilizes an egg in a tube, a test tube. The fertilized egg divides into forms a spherical embryo, which grows in the test tube for a few days before being implanted into the womb. Well, the day of the implanting, it was found, is a critical milestone in the embryo's development and a tough act to imitate. Embryos that were removed from the womb after that stage succeeded in growing in the laboratory for only a day and a half. And even then, there were deformations. Professor Hannah's lab then is recording an unprecedented achievement, not only in the terms of, quote, competition. For the longest time, it's possible to grow an embryo outside the womb, but regarding the possibilities to carry out what late biologist Lewis Wolpert called, quote, truly the most important time in your life, end quote, namely the gastrulation, the embryo's differentiation in the three layers from which the organs will develop, and even the formation of the organs themselves. Quote, we've succeeded in encompassing the whole process, end quote. That's from Hannah. He continues, in fact, we're already succeeding in connecting all the points of time, including the implantation stage, but we're saving that for our next article, he adds with a smile. All I know is they're going to utilize exactly what he just did with that mouse for people. That's right. People are going to be able to do this, but it won't be for females. Think about that. This is Felicia Lockhart, and this has been the Lockhart News Brief. To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you